All right, you guys. I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up some supplies, and I'm going to show you what I got for my office because now they're stocking for back to school, which is pretty awesome. We're going to do a little test. We're going to do a little comparison thing with my Preppy pen, which is absolutely fantastic, perfect for beginners, and what the Dollar Tree is selling for $1.25. Jot has a calligraphy pen. Let's check these out. All right, you guys, so let's go through what I picked up from the Dollar Tree first. They had brand new containers, magnetic containers from Jot, and you can put paper clips in here, you can put anything light in here, and I have a magnetic board across from me, so I'm going to stick that right on there. I also picked up 2 magnetic clips for $1.25 at heavy duty, so they should be able to hold a little bit more without falling off. And the cutest thing I got, besides the fountain pen, were some stickers for my traveler's journal. 7 pieces, and I thought this was really, really cool. Yeah. Let me know. Do any of these items interest you? All right, so let's get to the good stuff. All right. This is my Preppy pen. This is one of the, not first, but I wanted to get something. I didn't want to invest in a hot pink ink, and I thought Preppy was the way to go. You got 2 pens, and I think you got like 4 cartridges with a pen for maybe $3. This is made in Japan. This is by Platinum, and this is a Fine 03. So let's check out Jot. So this is Journaling by Jot. This is a 0.5 tip with black ink. Please note, it may take a few minutes for the ink to reach the nib. Close the cap to prevent drying out after use. Non-toxic. Twist the barrel, insert an ink cartridge, insert tightly to avoid leaking, and close the pen, screw the top back onto the nib. Pretty simple. They had 3 colors for this pen. They had a red and white. They had this one that has a little bit of orange and a little bit of blue. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. And I don't know if I want to put a black one in. If these are standard universal, I may want to try one of my Quaco orange ones. So let's see. Let's mess around. All right, so I don't think it's gonna work because this is a smaller, oh, that's not it, that's blue. Okay, hold on. Here it is. I know I'm a bad fountain pen person, but I started, when I got my Quaco, I even put tape on top. When I got my Quaco, I wanted to use this color, and then it just didn't hit me at the time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a rest and see what, ooh, this might work. This still might work. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. All right, scratch that. Okay, so we're going to use the black ink that it came with. Actually, believe it or not, I don't have any pens with black ink. I have a gray ink. Okay, that went in pretty easy. That's a lot of ink too. And you get 2. But look at, let's see if we can zoom in here. Look at that. There's a little line here, and then there's a little divot, and then there's lines over here. And I'm assuming they want you to hold the pen correctly instead of my awkward. All right, let's let this ink flow, and we're going to write it out. So let's examine the nib. The nib is very much like a Quaco, or not Quaco, like a Preppy. This is extra fine, EF. And here's the Preppy. It actually has, am I saying it right? It has a longer knife on here. I'm gonna say yes. It does have a longer knife for $1.25. Cool. What do you think of the little added care? Little attention to detail. I like it. All right, we gotta put some light on the subject here because it's getting dark. Let's just examine the bottom as well. It's interesting. Very, very simple, right? This is the Preppy, and this is the Jot from the Dollar Tree. I hope you guys find this interesting like I do. There's no people quite like pen people. We still don't have any ink, so we're just waiting. Okay, so I just popped it out and popped it back in, and man, I popped it. It was solid. So we're starting over with the ink draw and gravity. Here we go. Wow. All right. I like the way that it writes. What do you think of the ink bleed? Hey. Whoa. That's not bad. For a fountain pen? I'm pretty impressed right now. Wow. Okay. So, where's the packaging at? It's here. This is a Jot. Calligraphy pen. .5 black ink, and you get 2 cartridges. This is just regular notebook paper. That's for $1.25. That's decent. Let me get like a better. Let's do this one. This is filled with Birmingham Pen Co. And this is the color, is it sandstone? I have to check. Saltmarsh. I can never remember. It's Saltmarsh. And this is my Lamy Safari. And this is in fine. Look at Birmingham Pen Co. A little bit of ghosting, a little bit of bleed through. Dollar Tree, nothing. Nothing. Wow. All right, so here's the Preppy. Now I haven't used this in a while. It does have roller balls on the inside, so you can shake it. You can hear that. And it does the trick. There's one little roller ball. You can see it on the inside floating around. You can hear it. Let me see if I could get the extra cartridge. Oh, I think I put the extra cartridge. There it is. So I guess it is tough to see it. Okay. It's in there. Trust me on that. All right. Wow. This is, let's check. Bleed. I'd say about the same. There's a little ghosting, but not like, you know, Birmingham. But again, this is just regular dollar store paper. This isn't, you know, Tamil River. This is not anything, you know, for a calligraphy pen or a fountain pen. But it's a good way to test for me. Okay, and let's look at the design. So this is the Preppy. The Preppy, you know, it's functional. It's aesthetically pleasing. I do like it. This is for days when I want to write with pink and not commit to buying a bottle of pink. But look at what the Dollar Tree did. Quite like a Lamy, wouldn't you say? With the clip. Very much like a Lamy inspired. Here's my Lamy Vista. Very, very similar. So I'm going to say, for your dollar value, the Jot calligraphy pen from the dollar store is absolutely worth your $1.25. This, I'm very impressed. Do I want to go back and get the other colors? A part of me really does. There were 3 other colors. How would I use this pen? I actually would take this to my office. You know, $1.25. I'm not going to get mad if I leave it behind. I'm not going to get upset if it's misplaced. I mean, I will get upset, but you know what I'm saying. And it's $1.25. You know, if something happens to it, it's not, you know, a $200 Leonardo Momento Magico. It's not an Esterbrook. It's not even a Jinhao. You know, it's from the Dollar Tree, but it's great. It writes like a Preppy. There's not a lot of the writing experience is like a Preppy. That's the only way that I could say. So if you enjoy a Preppy, you just may love the Jot from the Dollar Tree. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let you guys make your own decision. And that's it. But I'm gonna say 2 thumbs up, worth the price of admission. And you get 2 cartridges. And the cartridges, once again, are decent. They are decent. This is gonna last a long time. Now we'll see how it will be over time. If I put it down and not pick it up, is it still going to write? Is it going to give me a hard start? Is it going to dry out? We shall see. All right, Jot, nice job. I dig it. All right, you guys, so what do you think of this pen? I'm impressed. I am impressed for $1.25. For $1.25. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. The size comparison to the Preppy, it's a little shorter. It's a little shorter. Not much. This is my Lamy, one of my Lamys. Smaller. So it's a petite pen. Not as small as the Coeco. But I don't have it handy, so I can't show you. Let me know. Are you going to pick this up when you go to the dollar store? All right, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and geeking out over some brand new office supplies. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure that you fill those pens and write those words. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.